Okay, morning everyone. What I'm flying today is my E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution. I fixed the LEDs as I said I would. I'm keen to fly it again. I've only had the maiden flight and a couple of flights, so join in and see how it goes. Roll the intro. Okay, morning everyone. As I said in the intro, I'm keen to fly the E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution again. I only did the maiden and then a couple of batteries. At the moment I'm flying on 3S. I'm in AS3X mode. Got a little bit of a crosswind going on, but I don't want to fly on the width of the field, which is the way I should be flying, because you know, a little bit too close to the trees, but really that's the way I should be flying. But there you go. So let's get going. Got a fly on my head, love. Can you flick it off, please? Quick. Stop filming. It's on my forehead. It's biting me. Oh, I had a little bit of a fly on me then. I thought I was getting bit, so we had to stop filming then. Yeah, unfortunately the wind's not in my favour today, so it's going to be quite tough, because later on I'm going to attempt the Jeff in Lower Alabama 5 landing challenge. I was hoping that the wind was going to be straight down the field, but it's not. It's across. But then there you go. It's only a bit of fun, so I will be trying it. And I'm a funny bloke, because as soon as you mention test or challenge, I get nervous. Always been the same right through my school years. Any exams or tests, nervous wreck. As you can see, we've no longer got a one-eyed cyclops. I fixed the LED light. It was just a case of the wire coming unsoldered. I resoldered it and I dabbed a bit of hot glue on as well, just to keep it in place. Very, very nice, because we've got a bit of a bleak morning and those LED lights are showing up absolutely fantastic. So, and that's what it's all about really, especially now as we're approaching winter. I do like to keep flying through the winter if I can, if it's not too cold for shuttle.
And too wet.
And too wet, yeah, and too muddy, and all the other things that go with the winter. At the moment I'm flying on AS3X and I'm flying in mid rates. On a 3S 2200 40C lipo, so Turnigy lipo, and it does actually fly very, very nice on 3S. I'm getting a 6-minute flight time. I can increase that a little bit more with the 4S 2200. But I just flew for 6 minutes, checked the battery, and I had 3.88 per cell. So she's handling a 6-minute flight, no problem at all. As you turn there, you can just see the way the wind is blowing. So not ideal really to be flying in the direction I am, but I don't want to risk the plane, you know, coming close to those trees and the buffeting wind, but as I said, I will have to when I do my landing challenge, because otherwise coming this way I just won't be able to slow the plane down enough to land. So I'll show you now if I was appropriate for landing in this direction, and that's throttle off, and she's just picking up speed. So she got a very, very nice glide, this Turbo Timber Evolution.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
It's not really a day that I would want to fly around with my flaps deployed, flying really slowly today. There's too much buffeting going on. And the last time I tried that with one of my planes, I tip stalled. So I'm just enjoying flying her around, looking at her. She's lovely to look at. I love the LED lights. I love, and I really mean the fact that the wings are laminated, because all the dirt and grime from the maiden flight just wiped off with a damp rag, and she was as good as new. So very, very bright, those landing lights.
Time remaining 1 minute.
No young seagulls around today.
Yeah, always plagued by flies, seagulls, and people walking dogs, and dogs chasing planes. But I suppose that's the joys of the hobby. It's everybody's field. I don't own the field, so you know, I don't get
As on cue, dog
uppity.
barks.
I just make sure that if they're around, that I make it safe. Okay, so I've got to think about coming around for a landing now. Let's hope I can slow it down and deal with that little bit of a crosswind as well.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time expired.
Oh, a little bit fast, a little bit fast. Oh!
Clump of grass.
I'm gonna have to do better than that when I do the 5 landing challenge, so let's give it another go. I'm gonna put flaps on this time, just to make an effort to slow it down a little bit more.
Take off flaps.
Oh, a little bit better, still a bit bouncy, but I'll have that. I'll take that one all day. Okay, so that's the E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution on 3S. I enjoyed that, it was a nice flight. So, from me and Cheryl, thank you for watching.
Bye.